Hey guys, so today on this channel, I'm going to show you Rangnick tactics. Rangnick tactics is the interim coach for Manchester United. So I want to look at how it is actually his tactics is actually going to be in FM 2022, and I tried it out, and it's actually very nice. You understand? So the when I started, how everything was is actually going to show on the screen right now. Yeah. So now I am actually going to show you what the taxes actually have actually achieved for me in stand. So let's go into the league table in Premier League. So at that season, that's 2020, I actually at the third side. At the third, while I was with a point of 85 in the stand. Chelsea was the second with a point of 87. Liverpool is actually way far from us, 100. And this is actually like Liverpool is actually performing a lot of things in real life, you understand. For Manchester United to get to third this season, we actually need to try a lot harder. You understand? I lose 7 games, right? Yeah. I lost to Liverpool. No, yeah. I lost to Chelsea, I lost to Liverpool, I lost to Tottenham, I lost to Liverpool again, Wolves, Everton. No, I didn't lose to Wolves. Like before I get the match, and before I get the coaching and the tactics, before I implement it, I try to like use Ole to like continue the season before I get to sack him and like bring the tactics up. You understand? So I started the tactics like in close to the middle of the season. I think, yeah. So right here, I got draw. I got draw against Leicester, Aston Villa, Leeds, and Southampton. I got a chance to like win a lot of things, but apart from the Premier League. So I'm gonna be showing you that. So right here, we're actually gonna check the awards. The start. Let's check the start. Here is actually not. That is actually not going to show. So the award right here, you can see the player of the year is actually Robertson, which is that which is kind of awkward for like player a left back to be actually collecting the player of the year kind of. So the head coach is actually Jurgen Klopp. That one is actually normal. I was expecting that top goal scorer is Ronaldo and very close to Romelu Lukaku. They actually have the same goals and the same assists, but Lukaku has the same has 36 appearances, while Ronaldo has 33. So it's actually Ronaldo is actually number one right here. So right, let's check the assist. The team of the year is actually I got only one player for my team, which is Ronaldo as the team of the year. And so that's kind of weird. But Sancho actually collected the young player of the year right here. He actually had 38 games, 8 goals, and 13 assists, having an average rating of 7.27, which is which is okay. So right, let's check what I've actually like achieved with these tactics. Apart from that, so we are going to be checking my fixtures last season. So yeah, so right, I took the coaching. I think around this time. No, I took the coaches around. I think around this time. Understand? So I got to like win Chelsea 1-0 during this time. With this start is actually like massive. I scored Chelsea 4 in the first half and they didn't actually get the chance to like score anything in the second half. Even Leslie was beaten by me. Oh wow. So this start is actually very sweet. I got to beat Inter, I got to beat Madrid, I got to beat Tottenham, I got to beat I didn't get to beat I get to beat Liverpool also. I get to beat Man City. So it's actually a very good tactics, and you can actually see a lot of reds and some reds also. But that causes us to be at the third place. You understand? Because we're actually at the second place from start. But that's not something that it's actually a very good tactic. You understand? So let's move to the competition. So at the competition, I actually collected the Champions League, which is kind of somehow. I'm playing the Super Cup and I'm playing the Community Shield. So I get to win two things after this season. I get to win two things. So I collected Champions League right here. So let me show you how the team went, how it was. Because wow, how can I actually collect the Champions League with this tactics? You can see that tactics is actually very crazy. So right, let's check the at the group stage. Then I'm going to check it all. So at the group stage, Liverpool actually qualified as first right here. I'm looking for Manchester United. So Manchester United actually qualified. I'm in the same group with Inter and Leipzig. And I didn't lose any of my games. But Inter lost to, I think, to me. Yeah, they lost to me two times. Wow, that's sweet. So that is actually showing you that the tactic is actually crazy. Very crazy. So you guys actually can use it. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified when I drop new tactics. You understand? So let's go into the knockout round. The knockout round, I got to beat Madrid 6-1 in aggregate. Wow. I didn't even expect this. I got to beat Madrid with these tactics. So right here at quarter final, I got to beat Liverpool. Liverpool is actually trashing me during in the Premier League, but in the Champions they actually trashed them 3-2. At their own house I beat them 2-0. At aggregate I actually got them beaten 3-2. Barcelona was trashed by Bayern Munich, and Ajax and Chelsea beat Ajax. So at the semi final I think I got to beat Chelsea. Yeah, I got to beat Chelsea 6-2 with these tactics, and it's actually like, wow, why would I be Chelsea with 6-2? That difference is actually much. So chill before you see the final. The final is actually very crazy because I followed Inter. You understand? Inter beat Bayern Munich. How will you beat Bayern and I'll actually like trash you very hard in the final? I got to beat Inter in the final 5-0. Who does that? This fact is actually mad. It's actually massive. So right, you understand, it's actually a very good tactic. So let's get check the awards. I think Ronaldo collected the golden boot. Alan was the second. Lewandowski was the third. So let's check the training team. I'm actually like dominating from the back to the front. It's only Barella is actually spoiling my shine. I think Pogba is not there. Yeah, that's why. If Pogba was there, Barella won't be there. So at the Champions Cup best goals, they gave it to Sabista as number one. Leo Messi was the second against Chelsea. Al Pedri was the third. So let's get the Champions Cup forward of the season. Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Mbappe. Yeah, it's actually good. Ronaldo performs a lot in Champions League too. So in the midfield, Sancho, Barella, Rashford was the midfielder of the season. So at the defense side, we have Luke Shaw, Davies, and Varane. So the best keeper will be De Gea. Yeah, De Gea. So De Gea actually collected the best keeper. Then that's the Golden Glove rather. And Andanovic second place. While Noah is actually top place. This is the tactics is crazy. So I'm going to change the tactics soon. Let's check the FA Cup. I actually collected the FA Cup also. Yeah. Yeah, I collected the FA Cup. So I want to check how the things went at the FA Cup. I want to check who I actually picked up. So right here, I'm going to start at the third round. So no, let's start at the fifth round. I think it's actually get added right there. So I beat Manchester City to qualify to the quarter final. Wow. So that's nice. I'm not sure if Manchester United can actually do this in real life. Beating Manchester City 4-0, that's actually too much. So I beat Watford 5-1 right here. Yeah. and the semi-final actually beat Aston Villa. So I don't actually have a lot of big teams right in this in this FA Cup. So I actually like trashed all of them, and it's actually like very sweet. Let me know in the comment section if Manchester United can actually achieve this kind of stuff this season, Champions League and the FA Cup. I'm not sure if we are staying in the FA Cup right at yourself, but no more. Let's just check. Let me see in the comment section what you think about Manchester United and this season. And Rangnick, rather. I don't really know his name like that, but I know he's Ragnick, right? So let's get into tactics. So the tactic right here is 4-2-4. So normally we know that Ragnick is actually using a 4-2-2-2 somehow. So it's actually crazy. I actually checked it. How is this guy doing it? And I really know he's actually doing the gender pressing style, and it's actually massive. So I try to like develop these tactics, and it's actually worked a lot because I collected the Champions League and the FA Cup, and I finished third. Well, that's it also. At least I qualified for the Champions League. So right here, you see at the position you have the super keeper in attack, or we have the ball playing defender in both defense, and we have the complete wing back in support and the wing back in support. Please chill for the player instructions because it's actually very important. Without the player instructions, you're not going to achieve anything in these tactics. So chill with me. We have the ball winning midfielder. As you all know, we always start two. We always start two fours. So we have the ball playing midfielder, the ball winning midfielder, and the box to box midfielder in support also. We have the inverted winger in attack, and the advanced playmaker. As we all know, like Bruno is actually not staying at this side only. He's actually moving around like it's been like 10 or something. Then Green was actually going to fall to this side to like try to like play with him. But most of the time we actually see Rashford at that side instead of Bruno. So most of the time I like putting Rashford at that side. Where's Rashford? So I like putting Rashford at that side. So yeah, and Ronaldo at this side, you understand? So the task is actually like kind of like this. Where is Fred? So the task is actually kind of like this. And I think Rangnick also favors Alex Telles. I think Shaw is actually on injury right now. So Rangnick favors Telles and Dalot. He favors Dalot a lot more than Wan Saka. So that's kind of what I'm actually trying to like recreate right here to like show you how it is in the real life. So right here, you see Fred right here at the box to box. You always see Fred going to the front and like trying to cover McTominay at the back. You understand? While McTominay are like ball winning defense midfielder, he collects yellows most of the time recently. And Sancho right here at this side. Sometimes you can see Sancho come to this side, but I can actually like do it that way in this game. You understand? So since we actually want to press from the front, I put the pressing forward in attack and Ronaldo as my advance forward and attack also. So you guys should try these tactics and check it out. Like they're actually like pressing a lot more. I gain a lot of my possessions in the front before my half, and I can actually like show you right here. You see right here, you see they say 84 defensive actions per game. Okay, we made the most defensive actions just before our halfway. You understand? So we try to like generally press them and like press them a lot more at this side and gain a lot of things before we enter before they enter our own halves. So if they're actually going to like score us, it's actually going to be maybe a long shot, or maybe they have a lot of it better and physicality is actually very very good, then that's how the opponent is actually going to get through us. But without that, they actually don't have really that much chances to like get into the box. You understand? So right here we have a very very good tactics, right? So let's check the instructions. So right here we have the mark title right here. So I'm telling Ronaldo even to like mark title to like press more often. You understand? because I want like this four right here to like press the front, you understand, so that they can actually like make a mistake. The opponent is actually going to make a mistake and we're actually going to use it, but they are actually not going to, they are not shooting. I don't really have a very good clinical front like that. So we always have a lot of chances before we can actually score. I don't really, and it's actually happening in this real life because Rashford sometimes actually like play like someone that doesn't really get this kind of goal sense. Ronaldo is losing a lot of goals also. It's not the Ronaldo we know before, and we don't really have a lot of a striker that is actually like very clinical except Ronaldo. And our wingers are actually not really clinical like that, you understand? So right here, this guy is actually the pressing forward. So it's actually going to press a lot and it's actually going to shift to this side also some of the times because Fernandez is actually going to be moving around once because I put him at the roaming from position and it's actually going to mark tighter also. So I want this four to actually like mark tighter, you understand? So they're actually going to be pressing a lot more, you understand? So in the intensity when you check it right, it's actually much, you understand? So that's it. So Fair right here also is tackling harder. This guy is this guy is actually going to tackle harder also, but that's not his playing. That's not the additional instructions. You understand? So this guy is actually taking more risk when it goes to the front because he's actually adventurous in the front. He goes to the front a lot in Rangnick tactics. You understand? So you always see that a lot in the front, and Teller is actually not really like doing like that a lot. Then we have Maguire, dribble more, and Varane is actually not doing that much because Maguire is actually like pushing to the front. So in the normal tactics, in the normal when we are with the ball, you see Maguire actually at the front while Varane is at the back. You understand? It's like a slant line. You understand? So our mentality is actually positive while our team fluidity is structured. So in the in possession, we actually have a fairly narrow width, attacking width, while we pass into space and we overlap at the left hand side while we play out of defense strictly. So our passing director is actually standard while our tempo is higher. So we get to run at defense and we be more expressive. So I'm not going to choose anything right here, you understand, because I can score anytime and anywhere and anyhow I want it. So in the in transition, we get to like counter press and counter attack and distribute quickly. So out of possession actually is actually going to be crazy because I haven't seen someone doing this before. I really haven't seen it. So right here, we are actually trying to force them in the middle when they are actually coming to like attack us. We are forcing them, so we force the opposition inside. So since I've actually done this, I actually seen that if they want to like score, they will try to like play an outside shot or one of my players made a mistake, you understand? So my guys right here is actually at a much higher standard. So they're actually left out from this side. So they're actually going to press before the ball gets to this side, you understand? And I have a lot of chance to like cover if they actually get through my guys right here. So they get stuck or we'll use the offside trap. We prevent shopkeeper distribution and we press often. We press much often. So that helps us a lot to like get the gang pressing done. You understand? Gang pressing done. So it's actually a very good tactic, and that I have actually achieved a lot with this tactic. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know what this tactics has actually done in your save. You can actually download it. It's actually the link is in the description below.